I will be right back. That's fucking not it. Hello! Sorry about that. I had to go put some groceries away. We're back. I still got the hiccups. I got to eat after stream. I'm very excited. We're going for the ending and then probably going to end the stream. Going over 2 hours, so, you know. Nothing. It seems as if she cared about little. Of course, Junpei could hardly blame her, given the strain she was under. He was surprised she had responded at all. Still, he had to ask. He gestured towards the corpse. What about him? Do you think that's really zero? Clover shook her head weakly. There's no way that's him. Didn't I already tell you? Zero is one of us. Yeah, right. I know it's important to figure out who this guy is, but do you think we should figure out how to get out of here first? But please, I don't want to waste any more time. Clover looked miserable, as if she could start crying at any moment. Junpei just didn't have the heart to tell her no. All right, sure thing. Was his mind playing tricks on him? Junpei wondered. For a moment, he could have sworn he'd seen Clover smile. All right, let's check this video camera. A camcorder? It looks like it's pointed at the door. Well, the power's on. Why would someone videotape a door? Let's see here. Key code, the control panel for the electronic lock. I guess I gotta put in a passcode. I don't think it's just about the numbers. There's a hole in the bottom there. I think you need to put a key in it first. So I need to find the key and I need to get rid of these damn hiccups. Music box. That's a lamp, but it doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special about it. Okay. Small screwdrivers. Ooh, looks like a drawer now. Oh, ink. There's nothing in the drawer anymore. There's nothing in the drawer. No, there's air. How old are you? 9? A piece of paper. Hey, what's this? It's blank. There's nothing written on. Oh, wait. Yeah. So we're gonna get the screws off of the music box. And then we combine this with this. I guess I'll put ink on the cylinder. And then we combine that. Now I just gotta roll the cylinder across this piece of paper. And if I'm right, the ink should. It looks like the door is the only thing locked. Okay, I understand. An electronic lock, perhaps. Take a look at this left side of the drawer. I'm trying to get rid of these hiccups by holding my breath. All right, we're back. Didn't work. There are some cables over there, though. An early telecommunications device. Most likely used to transmit a radio signal of some sort. I experimented with it earlier, but to no avail. I imagine it's broken. There's a pair of headphones on the desk. It's an old telegraph machine. I'll be honest, I don't know how it works. An old telegraph machine, nothing suspicious here. Junpei, what are you doing? We've searched the wheelhouse from top to bottom. There's no reason to go back. In fact, don't you think it would be wise to investigate the captain's quarters? I think we ought to check out both rooms, don't you? Hey, Ace, look, it's Monkey with glasses. How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? Hey, Ace, look, it's a model of a steam train. How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? All right, I got the Morse code. I'm supposed to enter. If I do this right, something will happen. I hope. Let's give this a shot. Hello? Yay! We did it! That's the last one, and... Yes, excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. And unlock the drawer. Oh, a red file lay in the drawer. Junpei reached down to pick it up. The cover read, all ice. But was it supposed to say all ice? There wasn't a space between the L and the I. Were they trying to say that all ice was one word? Junpei's mind quickly as he opened the file. What lay inside was far more interesting and far more confusing. Each page was covered with strange characters. They looked and tried drawing of birds, snakes, insect, horned animals, wings, and even kneeling humans. There were many pages in the file, and each of them were full of these strange symbols. What the hell is this? Oh, they're hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt? That's right. Can you read them? Oh, of course. Can't. What would make you think I could? Oh, what the hell? Junpei flipped through a few more pages. It wasn't just one or two pages that were covered in these strange symbols. Every single page was covered in them. Trying to read them was pointless. Junpei wasn't going to waste any more time with it. He made to close the file, and something fell out. One sec. Lou, hey, bud. Lou Sappy. Come on, Lou. Lou, come on. Come on, bud. Okay. Go in your room. Oh, you go. Have to read. Oh, wrong way. One. Okay. We'll still plausible either way, so. He bent down and picked it up. A key card. There was a symbol of the reminded him of Saturn and Mercury cards. This one, however, had a dot in the center of the male symbol. Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol. Junpei looked over at Ace, examining the card. In addition, there were 3 words engraved on the card as well. On the lower right, it said Bottom Deck Library. Was the bottom deck a library? Whatever that might mean, however, that would have to wait. There was nothing Junpei could do. He gripped the key card tighter and shoved it deep in his pocket. New material has been added. Take this, the unique key. And I think with that, what we're going to do is continue on next time. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. I'm going to go ahead and get a raid set up here, so we're going to go ahead and send y'all on over. Sorry about that. These hiccups are just killing me today. Oh, I can't save. Hey, give me a sec. I got to get to a save point. I got the strange key. I think that actually just unlocks the door. Like, does that just straight up unlock the door? Can I just put the strange key in? Control panel for the electric lock. Looks like it's got a keyhole in the bottom right. Maybe the key I got earlier. Sweet. I just have to put the key in. Now it's on. Junpei, look. There's a minus sign on the screen. There's 8 of them. That probably means we got to put in 8 digits. Do you think we could figure it out? The control panel for the electronic lock. It's on. 8 digits, huh? Once I put in the 8-digit code and press enter, if I mess up, I'll press clear. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, so the code is... I haven't had a chance yet. They came like 20 minutes ago. No, I have it right here. Oh, I thought I did. Never mind. Oh, then I'm almost done anyway. I just need to get to a save. I'm literally like so close. I just unlocked the door. Good job, Junpei. Excellent. Good work, Junpei. All right, let's go. Perfect. With that, we have found it. We have a save point. We can do our raid. And next time we will continue on with axe ending, and then we'll see what we want to do. Maybe true ending, maybe a different game. You know, we'll see. We are going to do true ending eventually, but we did accidentally lock out coffin ending. Maybe I'm not a professional gamer. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to get this raid set up here. Sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and show them some love. They are playing 999 as well. It looks like they are just starting on their second run. Very good. Let's go ahead, give them a follow, give them a raid, and give them some love. And I will see y'all next time, hopefully without the hiccups. Bye now. Hello, everyone. Is that working? Is this make me Mr. Twitch? This work? Oh, fuck, right, does. All right, I'm Mr. Twitch and Mr. YouTube. So we would like to continue. Loading game, resuming game, and here we go. They stepped out of the captain's quarters and into another hallway. The hallway stretched out in front of Junpei for a bit, before turning left like a great backward L. Junpei rounded the corner and took off down the straightway. I want to put my headphones on. He ran. And ran. And ran. Oh, we're not doing that. Sorry, give me a second. Literally not accepting that. Give me a sec. Okay, where is it? What the hell? I literally do not want to view the controller input. No. Just give me a sec. Oh, controller config? No. Path settings, background pause, display method, view. What the hell? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. There we go. And made straight. At the end of the hall, there was a door. He made straight for it. He was nearly halfway to it when he noticed a piece of paper in the middle of the floor. What was this piece of paper doing in the middle of the hallway? Junpei skidded to a halt. He dropped down to his hands and knees and quickly tore the paper off the floor. Now that he had a chance to examine it more closely, it was clear that it was a map. More specifically, a map of the ship's interior for A deck. What's wrong? Ace, slightly slowered by virtue of his advanced age, had finally caught up with Junpei. Junpei said nothing, simply showed Ace what he found. He looked at it for long enough to determine what it was and nodded. Ah, I see. With that, he began running again past Junpei. Junpei shoved the map in his pocket and got up to follow Ace. But something stopped him. Hey, where's Clover? He turned around. Clover was nowhere to be seen. Damn it, what the hell is she up to? Junpei muttered angrily under his breath and took off back to where he'd come from. Oh, wait. Oops. As he stomped around a corner, he saw her. She was standing in front of the door to the captain's quarters, her hand on the doorknob. As Junpei watched, she closed it gently and quietly. What the hell are you doing? Oh, nothing. What do you mean, nothing? Clover had unconsciously put her hands over her pockets of her jacket as if she was trying to hide something. What the hell is that? What? You've got something in your pocket. What is it? Oh, this? This is... I wonder. What the hell? Come on, we gotta hurry. With that, Clover ran straight past the somewhat confused Junpei. As she did, he caught a glimpse of her back. Sticking up from her collar was something that looked like a big wooden stick. Hey, Clover, what the hell is that thing on your back? She didn't respond. Instead, she quickly turned the corner and disappeared. Junpei did his best to convince himself that it would make sense later and ran off after Clover. Junpei pushed through the door and found himself in a large room with a large set of stairs. It was just what he expected to see after reading the map. His "I see" after reading the map himself meant that Ace probably realized the same thing. Junpei looked around, but Ace was nowhere to be seen. He put his hands on the handrail and leaned over to look down. There he was. And not just Ace, Santa, June, Seven, and Lotus as well. Junpei and Clover glanced at each other and hurried down the stairs. They reached B deck at the same time. Jumpy! Clover! June's face was excited. Something had happened that much Junpei could tell simply by looking at her. What's up? Given their situation, he was not inclined to be excited about sudden developments. June, however, couldn't contain herself. We found it. Found what? We found it. What did you find? The last door. We found the door 9. What? Duh, come on, follow us. We'll explain on the way. Okay, let's go. Seven turned and jogged down the stairs. The rest followed. We finally made it. The relief and excitement in her voice echoed from each one of them, with each one of them felt. Yeah, it's finally time. Junpei wasn't quite ready to believe they'd really done it, at least not just yet. Still, if everyone else said that there was a door 9, it probably was. He could feel his heart racing, though. A mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins, and he could feel his legs shaking. He was doing his best to maintain a sense of healthy skepticism, but he couldn't deny the prospect of escape was an exciting one. But there was one thing he couldn't get off his mind. The numbered door that could only accommodate between 3 and 5 people. There were 7 of them on the way to the door 9. That means even in the best case scenario, 2 of them would have to stay behind. 2 people. He didn't have any solution to that problem yet. He was desperately hoping to find one, or that one would present itself. Junpei looked over at the clock. The hands indicated 4:30. They had 90 minutes before the time was up. Hey, Junpei, June, what the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up. Santa's voice jolted Junpei out of his reverie. Let's go, Jumpy. June took off down the stairs, jogging as quickly as she could. Junpei followed. They were quiet for a while until they had reached C deck where Clover spoke. Hey. What about door 2? Everyone else stopped. They all turned to look at Clover. 7 spoke. What about door 2? Door 2 is the only one we haven't gone through it, I mean. Oh, yes, that's true. Are you guys okay with that? Not investigating it, I mean? So what? We found door 9. We don't need any of those other doors. What's the point? What's the point in going to door 9? We can't all go through it, can we? Then we should do what we have to do before going any further. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. The best way to finish it quickly is to do the border pieces first. You know? Or what? You all think 7 of us should go to the door 9? And then we argue over who stays behind and who gets to go? Do we really want to do that again? Who knows? If we check out door 2, maybe we'll find something. Maybe we could find a way to get all of us out. I don't know what might be in there. We might not find anything. But don't you think it'd better if we at least have a look? I mean, am I wrong? Does that sound wrong to you guys? Yeah, you do have a point. The others nodded in agreement. Last time I checked the clock, it was 4:30. It's not like we've got a lot of time, but if we're quick about it, we might have time to take a look. You're right. Let's go take a look at door 2. They were back in front of the elevator. Nearby was a large hospital room. The elevator could take them down to door 2. After a few minutes of discussion, they decided that Clover, Santa, June, and 7 would go. Math equals 2. All right, let's get going. I'll see you later, Jumpy. Okay, be careful. They climbed into the elevator, and Junpei listened to its creak and rattle to life on its way to the bottom deck. Only Junpei, Ace, and Lotus were left. As the elevator rumbled out of sight, Ace spoke. Lotus, would you be so kind as to go with me? Go with you? I didn't think people still talked that way outside of the 1950s. Well, I am a mother. Would that be a problem for you? That's not what I meant. I was hoping you'd come with me. Seriously though, I was kidding. So, where is it that you wish to take me? There's something I wanted to show you. Hey man, what the hell? I'm not important enough? Well, it's not like that. Once I've shown Lotus, I'll show you. Really? Of course. Ace's smile was friendly. Fine. Do whatever. Thank you. Are you coming, Lotus? Fine. It doesn't look like they're gonna be back anytime soon. I might as well go with you and see whatever it is that you think is so important. Thank you. Well then, shall we go? Ace turned and began to walk. Lotus followed. They disappeared into the hallway on the left. Junpei wasn't sure how long they'd been gone when the elevator suddenly opened. A single person stood there. Clover. She looked at Junpei, then slowly, purposefully stepped out of the elevator. The door closed behind her. Where is everybody? What happened? She didn't answer. Instead, her eyes swept the room and then settled on Junpei. Where are Ace and Lotus? Junpei explained what had happened. Oh, then they went over there? Her voice was small and timid. Yeah, I think so. He repeated his earlier question. So, June, Santa, and Seven? Why aren't they with you? You really want to know? There was something wrong with her smile. Yeah. Okay, sure. Here, let me show you. Clover pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it onto the floor at Junpei's feet. He looked down. On the floor in front of him were 3 metal rings. Bracelets. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Junpei collapsed. No. No. This has got to be some kind of joke. This can't be real. Junpei's body felt like rubber. His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest and his hands shook uncomfortably. Sweat poured down his face. The 3 bracelets sat on the floor before him. He could see the numbers on their faces. 3, 7, and 6. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from the ship. Or 2, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet has been taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects that the wearer's heartbeat has reached 0, it will shut down automatically. But, why? Junpei's voice was flat and broken. Clover's response was cold. Revenge for my brother. He was forced into door 3 and murdered. You need at least 3 people to open a door. Who were 2 people that opened the door with him? It could have only been Santa and Seven. That's why I killed them. But why? Why did you kill June? She tried to protect them. She was in my way. She had to die too. No. No. Junpei shook his head, trying desperately to wake himself from what had to be a horrible dream. It couldn't be real. It just couldn't. Hey, Junpei. He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. Her smile was wrong. Horribly wrong. Her face looked like a mask made from stretched human skin. The smile that parted her lips did not extend to her eyes. They were dead and empty. The girl in front of him was no longer Clover. There's no longer the Clover he had known. Perhaps she was not even human. Let's go. Her hand reached out toward him. Let's get out of here. Let's leave this ship. What the hell are you talking about? To open a numbered door? Yeah, I know. You need at least 3 people. But as long as we have this... Once again, Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out. It was another bracelet. Junpei could see the number on the face. 0. 0. You've got something in your pocket. What is it? Oh, this? This is... See? You get it now? If we have a 0 bracelet, we can leave. You and I can open door 9, just the 2 of us. 4 plus 5 plus 0 equals 9. See? So let's go. Come on, hurry up. She shoved her hand out again. Junpei looked up at Clover. She had the face of a demon. But there was something else. There was a holy light that surrounded her. She was both a fierce god and a benevolent goddess filled with love. Junpei? Her voice was soft. Her eyes weren't empty anymore. They were deep. So deep, Junpei could feel himself falling into them. He felt dizzy. There was something oddly bewitching about her. His mind was beginning to crack and his heart began to melt. Junpei? The hand she was offering him, it looked so soft, so inviting. Junpei reached out with his own trembling hand and clenched it over hers. Junpei writhed in agony. He shuddered and twitched. His body spasmed as he went into shock. He screamed until his throat was torn and bloody. And then he screamed no more. Then he screamed more. His cries echoed across the room. Eventually, his movement slowed and then faded. There was no more strength left in Junpei. He could feel his body begin to go numb. He no longer felt pain. He no longer felt anything. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. The last remnants of his mind began to fade. Even as his vision faded to nothingness, he saw Clover. Thanks, Junpei. I'm just gonna borrow this, Kay. Her smile was cold. What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. All that was left was a twisted, broken corpse. Bad end. And that was what was voted on last time. Now, we get to go for the good end. I guess the true end next time. So let's see here what's going on. Save. That's the axe ending. We have locked ourselves out of the other ending that we could get, the coffin ending. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like, follow, and subscribe. Check us out on other social medias linked in the description. Bye now.